Good morning, God. Thank you for today. Please grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Good morning, world. Good morning, America. And good morning, you mother cluckers. Let's make today a good day. We're the ones in the driver's seat.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadless, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the home of the
This is a little video of the riverside. Got a little song. I mixed it together. So, Mr. Redneck in the Woods. Morning, y'all.
Some folks are born, made to wave the flag. Ooh, they're red, white, and blue. And when the band plays hail to the chief, all the point the cannon at you know. It ain't me,
tune, good tune. Yeah, this is a shot of the lake that's on that side. The intro video is the lake that's on that side. That's the artesian lake. That lake over there is the runoff from it. And then it feeds over into the river. So, just figured I'd show y'all a little footage. Just touching base with you Monday. I see Grumpy. He's been up since 2:30. Hell, I haven't been to sleep yet. I've been working on projects. There's a lady that wanted one of these, so I printed this out. What's up, Mad Shad? Listening and working. I got this AR-15 stand made up for somebody. Oh, and this is the big project. It's a big stitch. So I've been up busy doing stuff. This is the quiet stuff. Man, old JD prepping, he had a cool little, took me back to the good old Christmas days. Anyway, I just thought I'd touch base with y'all and see how everybody was doing. See what's up. I pretty much had the most awesome weekend. Little man was something else. Hey, what's up, Kiss Off? Big hugs, man. I watched him Saturday, the first part of Saturday, myself. Just me and him hanging out. His daddy was going to a funeral, and his Mimi was working. So we were chilling, had a real good time. Had a good time yesterday. I don't know. I love that little dude. I love both my grandkids. Don't get to see my granddaughter much down there in Florida. So just, I don't know. She doesn't get up until, I think, 5:30. So, and I was thinking, man, I wonder what everybody's doing. Hey, maybe I ought to go live and see what everybody's up to. So what's the latest skivvy? How are y'all doing? What's up? Did y'all have a good weekend? Did you make it a good weekend? Or did you just kind of like toss it up to the winds? What's up, Miss Teresa? Getting ready. Kids ready for school. Yes, ma'am. Roger that. Had a mild incident. I guess that was probably about 11 o'clock. I cut the end of my thumb open with a razor. I was going down the side of a thing. Don't know what I was thinking. Just knew it when I did it too. And I was like, oh, that's not going to be good. Grabbed some tissue real quick. And then I looked and was like, yep, there it is. Had to go wake her up. Said, hey, kind of need your help just taping this off for a moment. Roger that, Miss Teresa. It kind of gets in the way, I say. Bubble wrap wouldn't have helped that. I'd just cut right through the bubble wrap. Oh, yeah. Just another thing. Yeah. Oh, I put it in the drawer. Yeah, I was cleaning one of the earpieces for the stitch, and I was holding it and said, "Oh no, I don't think that's going to be good." Grabbed the toilet paper and then went, "Yep, that wasn't good." Oh well, ain't the first time. I'd like to think it'd be the last, but shit happens. So let's see. I don't know really. I ain't got nothing to catch up on. Really, I ain't done a whole lot of nothing but just watch Little Man. Spent yesterday afternoon inventorying the first aid kit. Need to replenish its supplies. See, Grumpy's been going through his first aid supplies. That's why he needs to replenish. He's utilized some. Hey man, you know what? It's these little moments like that, and it lets you know you're alive. That's for sure. Because you wouldn't feel that if you weren't alive. That's it. Man, if you ain't banging and bruising and scraping, then you ain't getting nothing done. That's the truth of it. If there ain't bumps, bruises, and scrapes involved, then there ain't a whole lot of accomplishment. That's the obvious. Just spitting the facts. Sheet metal. Ooh, sewing. Just stuck the tip back on, grew back. There you go. It'll mend up. What's up, Rabbit? Morning, sir. Scald. JD prepping. There's the man with the Christmas entry. Had me all chipper this morning, JD. That was one of them little notifications that came up, and I said, "Oh, click! Hey, check that out! Snowy little sidewalk. Got some candy canes up. Hibernating next weekend. 15 degrees. Well, this might sound a little crude, and I'm sorry, ma'am, but better you than me. That's all I'm saying. I could see lurking at 15 degrees. Rabbit, by the way, Rabbit, since you're here, what the hell happened to Missouri, man? I heard there was something I did hear throughout the night. I happened to catch a thumbnail, and this lady's talking about how Missouri passed a law where, like, once a kid becomes 12, then their health records and stuff are private, and like for parents to look at them, they actually have to get the 12-year-old's permission. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Who the hell thought of that shit? Yeah, see that 10 degrees, JD. Sorry, buddy. Y'all are built for that shit. I'd be all stove up. What's up, Wild Dragon? Bong on, sir. Bong on. Miss Blackbird, morning, man. What's up, Scat Pet? I'm just chilling. I've been up. Well, I'd say up all night, but I have napped a little bit right here in this chair. No doubt. Yeah, that just tripped me out when I heard that. What they say, it's them in another state that was doing past that. And I was like, wait, what the hell? Hell, we just got through passing a constitutional amendment where parents have the say with kids. It's kind of weird how these times are coming upon us. It'll be the fight over our kids, which it always has been, really. Ceiling fan made my head cold, so that and I get tired and I get cold. The more tired I get now, I guess that's part of that old shit or something. I don't. Just making some oatmeal with cayenne pepper for the chickens. Roger that. Yeah, they love it when I soak their feed. I'll soak their feed, swill it all up. Rabbit, get the word out. I am not in anyone's room under this name. This girl is a gamer on X. Call me Kiss for. Alrighty. Got an email. I was in a room with your friends. That's not me. Damn, I wonder what kind of room that was. So you got an email, I guess, from somebody that knows you, but thought you were over in this gamer chick's room. Well, alrighty then. I don't know. I chuckle at them. Sometimes I instigate stuff. I'm sure that I'll be getting some because I commented on some. Was that an interview with Pat Betrick, Pat David? No, Patrick Bet David. That's him. Anyway, him and some dude named Dan something or whatever. I don't know. Mohawk dude. And that dude just was like, I don't know if he just like all about the. He was a Hamas praiser. Anyway, I just commented how what a dumbass. So I'm sure that he'll have people that then they see that, they look you up, they look up the email, and then they proceed to talk a bunch of crap. And it's like, yay, whatever. It's for foster kids, HB 1227. It has to do with proxy access for them. But it's just foster kids, not like your own kids kind of thing. I could see that with foster kids then, especially as screwed up as the system is. Well, then that's not so bad. I was tripping. I know I tripped out when I heard it. I was like, wait, what? I don't know. You're the one with the ruse and the fosters. We ain't got no ruse in Missouri. Proxy access for 12 plus. There you go. Well, I could see that, because they're kind of doing this, just unfortunately, at least it narrows down the layer of accountability. Rather that people in that layer get held accountable, but because if you eliminate that, then it's going to have to be doctor involved decisions after that, because they would have to go get the consent. That would be a good thing. Yeah, throughout the night, I've saw some crazy ass shit on the internet, man. No wonder, no wonder the world's where it is. You just get a clicking around, listening to different shit, and you kind of go, "Holy crap, man! What friends do I have?" Kiss off. Hope you ain't telling my babies that don't like me. I have to take a drive to the Amish store sometime this week. I'm out of creamer. OMG. Yeah, I'm not. I'm already 2 pots in. I figure I have to hold up a little bit. Don't need to put too much old stress on the system. You got some friends, Rabbit. Man, I can't even look at my phone hardly. I'm not picking y'all back up. There we go. Hell, I guess it still works. I got to redesign this thing. This needs a pivot spot so it'll angle back. It tilts forward too fast, easy. Oh, YouTube had to tell me I was live. Massive respect for the Amish solid community. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be knocking shit all around. Just it needs to be balanced better. Hey, what's up, Mrs. Rank? Roger that, ma'am. Get you some rest. Yeah, they seem to spend a lot of time in front of the game overdoing the thing. Put the Christmas tree up for the first time since we bugged out. Looks nice there in the corner by the stove. Oh, there you go. Get you some Christmas feelings back. I don't even know if the damn thing, I guess it's still working, right? Degrees. What's up, Rooney? That's just a little nippy. I hope you all take care. Much love. God bless. Have a good week. Yes, ma'am. You get you some rest. Hopefully it's not raining down there. I don't know, I guess I knocked the piss out of this mic. It failed. What can I say? Shit happens. That's pretty cool. Grubby, are y'all going to put other decorations up? You going to do like outside lights? A palm tree. There you go. So you just gonna do like decorated coconuts? What's the plans? Well, I gotta tend to the chickens this morning. She's getting up now. Probably do a little breakfast action here in about 30 minutes. I gotta print out some more. Actually, I gotta assemble. I got 5 of the gingerbread trains made. I gotta get those all assembled. I got 4 of those little pudding house things made. I gotta get those glued up. I pretty much spent the whole weekend it was little man time. Man, and on some of them active weekends, it's almost like you need recoup time. That little bit of ball of energy, son, running at it and nothing. That's why I don't know, been up doing all the projects, and then I kind of was sitting here and I was fixing to start napping again. So I thought, well, let me see what everybody's doing. I saw JD's video, and I was like, yeah, look at that old Christmas cheery stuff. Zigs. Right there, you go, Blackbird. He'd be wanting some grub. Yeah, I was doing my grandson a ninja sword. It's a ninja sword that collapses into the handle, and then you stood out there and it extends out. My son had made him one before, and then it broke. And so I thought I'd just make him another one. Morning, Mama. And there's Ida. She's got a check. Rudy goes in there in front of the heater. She's a mess. Yeah, that's Isla Durham. Isla. Well, Man, that's it. You know, today might be the day. I think today's the day. This is just driving me crazy. Can't do it no more. It's got to go. Laziness has to wear off. It's time to get back in action. Can't do it. Just been putting it off. Come up with excuses. Yeah, that's got to shave. That's just I'm too old, too set in my ways. I would have been clean shaven except for what a mask. As long as a mask can seal off, it's all good. What's up, PJ? Morning, ma'am. Morning. How's he doing, Scat? Cool deal. In my prayers, man. In my prayers. Let's see. Sorry, I was watching this something went crazy. There are two types of people in the world: men with beards and women. Right, sure. That's funny. All them people that are afraid that they're gonna have their ass burned up. They don't ever seem to think that. It's amazing. In that moment, it's manly men. Now everybody wants to talk smack. I'm just picking. Hell, I grew up with the good old saying, there's only two things that come from Texas, and that's steers and queers. So moo moo, mofo, moo moo. Oh, I don't even know if you're allowed to say that word anymore. Are you allowed to say that word anymore? I guess if I don't see y'all for a week or so, then maybe not. Oh, let's see. I was thinking about playing a song, but then again, saying that word is retarded and gay. Isn't that the definition of the word? Queer is to be retarded and gay? I don't know. You're speaking a new language to me. Well, that's what people from Texas say, Blackbird. But people that make fun of Texas always try to bring up the steers and queers thing. Man, I'm telling you right now, we were talking to, you know, the world could not handle a Richard Pryor, a good old George Carlin, uh, oh damn, who was it that we Yeah, because my son brought up old Dias Clay, but I said, oh, well, no, he's supposedly making a comeback. I don't know how well that's going to go over, but the world just couldn't handle it, man. Just too much in their fields. Look, 101, we didn't need Webster's coming in here with correct definitions, okay? Damn it. No. Yes, queer's original definition was something to be strange, and gay was original definition was to be happy or joyful. I know, and wasn't a fag a cigarette over in Europe? I don't. It's a crazy ass world we're in nowadays. That's one thing for sure. This is some cray stuff. Actually, that might even be the older generation kids now. I don't know. I don't know what the latest and greatest is, but I was trying to think of a song or something to play. I know in a moment there'll be a latrine run, so I was just trying to, because they say piss poor prior planning. Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks. I don't know if I recognize that one or not. What's up, Huckleberry? Morning, sir. No, I don't want to go banging my head just yet, Rabbit. Well, not fully anyway. Gotta save that for when I'm out there and need that BAM kind of fire. Hmm. See, I kind of like them all. And to be quite honest, I'll own up. Right now, I'm pretty much going down a list, but I'm also catering to the audience. So I'm letting you guys dictate my role in a way. You're altering my decisions. I'm trying to please everybody, knowing that I can't do it, but I'm still attempting to. It's just weird. I just own up to it. It's just another challenge. It's like sometimes whenever I play something or if I know I'm fixing to say something, I watch the count because then it's like you watch the numbers go up and down. It's not a big deal to me. It don't make a shit, but I'm sure it's not the same for everybody. My feels are all over now. I mean, I had the feels, just not too many feels left no more. So I'm just back to doing me, man. Damn it, I just keep going through these. I'm like, I don't know, man. Let's see, it's like this is all kind of cool. I'm cool with that one and that one. That's just take some shrooms. It's easier. Oh no. Wait, is it shrooms or do I gotta it's some kind of toad, isn't it? Isn't it toad or the Ascawa or whatever the hell that long ass name is, where you do the DMT and then you can then all is revealed and now you know all the secrets of the world. I don't know. I thought it was some weird shit like that. I must confess I don't pay a whole lot of attention, but I better keep my thumb on this desk because I put it down there and I start feeling the thumb. Oh yeah, looky there, Huck. I cut the end of that bad boy. I was cleaning a piece of the support stuff off of one of the printed pieces, and I said, razor blade said, right across the end. I said, oh damn. I hope she hadn't been asleep long. Grabbed some toilet paper, went in there and said, I need your help for just a moment. Help me tape that up. Morning, Pat. Well, damn, 101 didn't say no else. Did I done chase him off? You never know. Let's see. Getting ready for work. Why do you do that? You act like you got to pay taxes or something. See, that just escalated Grumpy's blood pressure by 10. He heard the word out loud. I was cutting plastic. Well, yeah, you trim the pieces. So like this is the ear insert that'll go inside Stitch's ear. And so it prints. And so then sometimes you got to clean something off the edges right here. Well, I was actually holding this like this, and I was sitting there doing this, and then I came up on this edge and I said, and it said, zoop. And I said, oh, that's not going to be good. I didn't even look, grab the toilet paper. Oh yeah, and for the latecomer inners, this is my next project is a bigger stitch. This is going to be for my granddaughter. And then this is the body part. I did a little one for the missus. What's up, bra guy? Good morning, sir. Yes, sir. Printed out somebody else stand for their AR. That way they can put it in the mag and it'll hold the AR up. Got some ammo boxes. Got some Morse code cards. Been working on like a little utility knife, but one that's just wide enough for like the blade to hold it, slide out. Nah, bro, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Get a pair of those chain butcher gloves. Oh man, I don't think I could function in one of those. It's shit happens. It ain't the first time. I always like to think that every time I do it, it's the last time, but I just do it again at some point in my life. And nowadays, I gotta watch banging my legs. I don't want to always feel that shit. Hey, what's up, Tiger? Morning, ma'am. Good day, mate. Good day. Let's see. I don't know. I got this new one that I've really been rocking to a lot lately. I kind of really like it. I gotta say, I must say, I really do. So I don't know how many I'll chase this off when I play this. But so did it come with a tool set? Well, it came with a hex key, and it came with like some other little pieces for cleaning the nozzle and stuff like that. I actually made the scraper. So I mean, I made it. I actually, man, just so look. These are all X-Acto knives. See that? Sharp object. Wait, it gets better. See this? This is the pack of replacement blades that are very sharp. And wait, it gets even better. And then there's the box of the utility razors that I use to try to fit in these little razor knives I'm making. So, hey, the risk is real. So there you go. Now you know. Wild Dragon just did a 12-hour live. Well, alrighty then. Taxes, not upset, but wait, not upset if some are fine with being slaves to the parasite class. That's their business, not mine. I'll still fight for them just the same. Got my back. Thanks, Grumpy. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna climb onto my parasite saddle every year and pay them $80 in taxes. I'll toast the parasitic lords. I'm just thinking. I don't know. The only filament that I use, Rabbit, is Bamboo Labs. And then from Amazon, I'll get the Sunlu. That's people I know that have the printer. And I said, well, what kind of filaments? And which I will say that Bamboo is the better, but it's a little more expensive. But so far, there's never been nothing with the Sunlu. Every now and then, you might get one that's not wanting to stick, and you kind of got to make sure and clean the plate really good, and you might have to adjust the speed, so it slows it down, so it'll go slower and let it stick. But the Bamboo just seems to work because it reads itself the way the spools are. There's little RFID chips in them, so when you load it up, it'll read that chip, and then it knows all the specs to that filament, knows everything about it. Wish I was still doing tabletop miniatures gaming with the play. Oh yeah, Grumpy, you can make like D&D dungeon layouts now. You can make towns, whatever. I don't know what it's referred to nowadays. It was just used to be called modules, so I don't know what module, what they refer to that. But and I can print you out some figurines if you want to get into painting them and stuff. That's what a lot of people do with the 3D printing and the miniatures. They're just printing out like solid grays and then they paint them. Because it's real hard to kind of get that. And matter of fact, so just to print this out in a multicolor, like without having to paint or doing anything, it literally just printed all the colors where it needed them and stuff. It wasted as much filament as it used to make this by having to change colors, because the thing about the multicolor printing is everything is in layers. So the minute it changes, the minute that like as it's coming up this, the minute it started that little tongue right there, every layer after that, it has to go and change color to the pink, and then it'll come and it'll go and make the little bitty run, and then it'll go back. It has to, and so every layer, and so every time it does that, it does what they call poop, and it's the little spin out to make sure it's got a clean color. And I have had one clog up, and luckily it wasn't. It was right at the end, so it wasn't bad, but it started to gather up around the head, and it was when my granddaughter, my step granddaughter, had her birthday party down in about an hour away or so, and I left something printing while we went down. Well, doing them changes, it built up so much poop that it backed up into the chute thing, and then it was every time it tried to clean itself, it was still amongst it, and it just started, because that's some hot shit, so it just melted into a ball. But luckily, it was right at the end, and it was like, whew. The Bamboo Labs is, I really, I, I gotta say, that's, it used to be that creativity was the beginners, but now this Bamboo Labs, they've, the whole use of it and the studio and just, it's, yeah, pretty cool, man, pretty cool. You can, Braga. It's kind of expensive from what I've seen so far, but because you've got to get this. It's basically like a chomper, like you would get for the metal, where it just grinds it up, and you can dump the filament into it and grind it up, and then you put it over in this other part, and it'll liquefy it, and then it'll literally spit it out a nozzle, and then start to wind it up, so you can kind of create another spool. Just got my new phone, and I have to teach it my language. I'll probably just do an awesome chess set and never print shit again. I've been thinking about doing a chess set. I'm going to be warming up the tuna casserole. Shoot, yeah. She made me a Wile E. Code when I was up there watching their place and showed me some of the metal stuff she had done. Cool deal. That's Bamboo's got a new one out called the H2D, and it actually does what a Cricut does. It does cutting, it does stenciling, it does laser work. What? Man, I tell you. Mm-mm. Can't paint minis anymore. My eyesight is shot, and the arthritis makes holding the brushes and technique too. Well, the eyesight part, you could do the painting goggles to where you can kind of bring them down and magnify that spot. But the hand part, yeah, unless you learn to time your shakes, you only go in and just. Well, thanks, Bart. Don't teach your phone how you drive. Grover says, "Can I brag? Some of my work is still being used in online catalogs and published rule books, even after a decade." Shoot, yeah, there you go, Grumpy. So, what'd you do? Did you do D&D? Rick says 3D printing and AI. I don't know what's real anymore. I gotta say though, man, in reality, after kind of like just surfing around and what AI doesn't really, AI in general doesn't scare me so much. It's now when it gets put in place operating stuff, then let's hope. But hell, you're probably more liable to get a truthful answer out of the AI chat bot, than you would the regular chat. That's when the no emotion part's kind of helpful. Take a tree, plant three. AI is here to stay. Better get used to it. That's it. Yeah, it ain't. I think we're going to have a shifting of things to where you're pretty much going to have three superpowers and everything will be okay as long as everybody plays nice. One gets out of line, everybody's going to blow everybody up. I think we're going back to the simplistic world almost like that. I don't know. We need to get our country in order. Oh, that's right. You were the one giving direction. Wait, did somebody else hit a tree? Or is that the same incident with Monique hitting the tree? You mean Tiger hit a tree too? Damn. Damn. These parks ain't going to be safe with y'all around, are they? She was probably distracting. That's why she's blaming it on Chris. Paint for hire, any scale, any genre. Also made scenery, multiple scales. Used to make about 5, 6K. You're doing it. Paid for my hobby addiction. There you go. Oh man, and it's so cool some of the stuff. I wish I was more into the painting still, and which we've talked about it now because you can print out stuff, and if you paint it, you can print the shit out real quick. You know, as far as printing out in gray, but the scenes and stuff, and like the walls and boulders and castles, cottages, all that kind of stuff. You can just make the shit look awesome. And then all you do is got to paint it to give it that pow factor. Mm-hmm. But see, we only have your side of that story, Tiger. So we just that's what you're saying. Rabbit, were you there? Was Rabbit there? Did you hear her tell Chris that there was a tree right there? What do you mean? Nope. He just said he was there. So now what are? Oh, so you couldn't hear it because see, maybe it wasn't said. So maybe it's not that you're deaf. Oh, I see. So then really it's unvalidated witnesses. So it's just hypothetical witnesses. So then we've come right back to where, see, this is just what you're saying. I'm just saying. I'm just picking. I can paint minis to tabletop level. It's the fine display level I can't do. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. Yeah. And there's a lot of people with the 3D printing that get into the droids, like the Star Wars fans and shit. Oh man, kiss my grits. Well, kiss my grits. Lord have mercy. Lordy, lordy. Well, it might have been, but see, she was distracting him, and then now she's trying to say that she wasn't distracting him, that she actually was trying to warn him that the tree was there, and there's no witnesses to that. So I think it's just hypothetical. Got 5K plus in the Star Wars. Oh man, there's people. There's a. I think this girl lives in Canada. I think, but she's apparently. I think she makes them for movies because she's got like a prop shop and she makes full size stormtroopers and all the droids that you saw in the scenes. She's made all that shit. It's her main thing's painting though. It's not like she multicolor prints them. She'll print those base color and then paint them all. But has any doctor ever checked your grits? Where exactly are those? What? The grits or the droids? This is not the droid you're looking for. The grits? Where exactly are the grits? Well, I don't know. She done told so many to eat her grits that she must have a bunch of grits. What's up, Miss Sandy? Good morning, ma'am. There's a tree attacker. Yeah. Well, see, Tiger distracted her husband and he hit into a tree, and then she's trying to put the blame on him and say that she was told him that there was a tree there. That's and there was probably a tree hurt in that incident, Frank. So next time you go to write something on a piece of paper, give homage to the other tree that's sacrificed. Tiger gonna get so wound up at me right now. The tree shook it off. She couldn't dodge it, so she rammed it. Oh Lord. Tiger suffering from the Streisand effect. She mentioned it. Now we can all see it. If she would have let it go, it would have been forgotten. Well, if she had a let go of the wheel, then they wouldn't have hit the tree. Oh, well, dang, Miss Cindy, because I was actually complaining about this thing a while ago. I was like, man, that thing is just, I don't know, starting to feel really scruffy. Oh, I just don't hit trees. I don't need anybody. Even if she tried to help me hit a tree, like you did, see, she wouldn't have. I could have overpowered her, so I could have still maintained control. I'm just, hey, don't shoot the messenger. Oh, what now? Man, it sucks. I can't even check my phone. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. Cool beans. That's what I was waiting to see. I can't even hit my little side button. It's annoying. I probably ought to trim it up at least then. I don't know, man. I just maybe I need to get some conditioner for it or something. It just feels like I got a wire brush on the side of my face and my neck. I'm gonna start acting like Rudy around here and be scratching. It'd be really impressive if I do it with my back food, though. Beard oil is good. I don't know, man. That was weird. Viking beard oil. Striking Viking. So, what? That's some shit I put in my beard? Wait a minute. Are y'all starting to get see and y'all wonder why where'd all the masculinity go? Y'all mean y'all got guys that are putting shit in their beards and doing like hairdos? See, this is no. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Now we doctor up our beards and we dress them up. Next thing you know, I don't know. This is just, we're going off the rails here. What happened to just growing a beard and you comb it and you wash it when you're taking your shower and you know now all of a sudden there's like, oh no, I need to get this oil. I need to get my foo ha ha. Hold on. Okay, we can go out now. What kind of shit is that? Unbelievable. Where did we go? Where did we go? Well, see, I could just suck it up and grow it out too. I don't know. That just man, I bet I'm gonna feel like I got shit on my face. I have to go wash my face. I don't know. I'll try it. Hold on. Let's look this up before I say that. Y'all might be leading me down to some of this. So what is this? Viking. Oh, I guess that didn't bother listening in on that conversation. So what is it? Would you say Viking? Wait, where'd he go? Striking Viking. Okay, so striking Viking beard. So is there a difference between the beard balm and the beard oil? The oil. Okay, so oil. Holy shit, man! What do they want? $15 for that stuff? I got Irish Springs already in the shower. Let's see, what is this? Sandalwood with biotin facial hair serum and argan jojoba for hydration. Oh my god, what have you done talk me into? Oh, so now you're saying Mad Viking. My gosh. So let's see what this Mad Viking is. Mad Viking. Well, hell, it's a Walmart brand. Oh, wait, there we go. It's holy shit! No, that shit's even more expensive than the other stuff. Damn, Rabbit, be living the high life over there or some shit. That shit's $20 a bottle. At least the other shit was only what? What was that? 14.23. No, never, Huck. Okay, so what is this? Braga, the Viking beard oil. The Vikings were very conscientious of oiling their beards before battle, and it didn't end out very well in the end, did it? So I'm just saying. See, now where's Mad Shad? If he wasn't busy working and doing stuff, see, I'd just. So does Shad use Viking oil? Oh, so Jay's handmade soap. Lord have mercy, y'all have done gone plumb off the rails. Well, if I haven't shaved it off by next Wednesday, maybe I'll get some of that. So there. Well, you got a point there, Miss Cindy. You got a point. Hey, what do you know? Got a Christmas uh, advertisement for Henry Rifles. Crazy train, the cray cray. All right, Tiger. Don't work too hard, ma'am. You should be. Hopefully, you're getting close to being done. Make it a good day, ma'am. Waiting for that one. Right? Work smarter, not harder. Well, hard's good too if it calls for it. Shouldn't work hard if it don't call for it. What's up, Tony? Morning, sir. Well, I need to. Let's see. I got to pause for the cause. So make a latrine run. I will be back. I'll leave you guys with this song going, and I'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah. This ain't no Sunday sermon. It's just me, standing in the mud talking to my Savior. Got a few things to get off my chest. Hope you're listening, Lord. I've been riding these back roads, raising Cain, breaking rules like they were made for my name. No other gods before me, yeah, I heard that clear. But I've been praying to whiskey more than heaven this year. Took your name in vain more times than I'll tell. Swore in the heat and laughed like, oh well. Sunday rolls round, but I work that plow. I know keep the Sabbath holy ain't how I'm living now. So here's my apology to Jesus. Yeah, I've been running wild, but I still believe us. Through the mud, through the smoke, through the sins I'm dragging. You keep pulling me back when the devil's tagging. This ain't me begging for a clean white suit. It's me saying thank you for the worn out boots. Mama and daddy, I ain't always obeyed. That's honor your father and mother, yeah, I strayed. I ain't killed nobody, but I've killed my share of peace. Spread gossip like a wildfire that wouldn't cease. I've run with another man's woman, guilty there, that you shall not commit adultery. Lord, I swear, I've stole more than a little, just to get by, that's thou shalt not steal. I can't lie. False witness, yeah, I've twisted the truth. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Here's the proof, and Lord, my neighbor's truck, his land, his shine, I've covered it all. You know that's a crime, that's the 10. Every line I've danced across, and every step I took had a heavy cost. Son, I knew you before the dust hit your skin. I knew every wrong before you let it in. I don't keep score like the world keeps score. I open the gates, you just walk through the door. You've been chasing that bottle, running from me, but I'm still right here, boy, can't you see? I ain't asking for perfect, just walk in the light. You're still my child, and I'll make it right. Outlaw, here's my apology to Jesus, and I've been waiting here to free you. Through the mud, through the smoke, through the sins I'm dragging. You keep pulling me back when the devil's tagging. Outlaws ain't me begging for a clean white suit. It's me saying welcome now, lace those boots. Guess I hang my sins on that rugged old tree. Pour out the whiskey, let your spirit ride me. Ain't the end of my story, it's just the start. From a swampy old sinner to a man with a heart.
Yeah, that's one of my newer ones. I stumbled across that. It's a mix of the AI, but it's, if I remember right, the guy said the lyrics were his, and then he had the AI helped him with the beat. I don't know. It sounded pretty good, so I dig it. All right, Blackbird, make it a good day, ma'am. Good to see you, Moon. Good to see you, Michigan. Outpost. What's up, buddy? BW. Good to see you this morning. Been a minute. Hope all is well. Twisted music. Morning, morning. So, Twisted, can I just ask, is it a sir or a ma'am? Because I got to say, just instinctively, I find myself wanting to go, what's up, buddy? But I just, heaven freaking forbid if I misgender somebody. No, I'm just, Was just kind of curious. The original lyrics. I'm not knocking the hustle. I think some of the tunes have a great message behind them. Yeah, I just I wouldn't want to see it just. I'm just afraid it's going to remove, things. It's kind of like computers. Computers were supposed to help things along, not become a reliant thing that now gets carried around 24/7 and attached to us. Rayanne, morning, ma'am. So it's just like AI and movies. I think there still should be actors use the AI to do like editing or something. If you want to do AI for song tunage or something, that's one thing. But it's just that losing because that's a hell right now, man. I miss the big bands. You know, concerts, big bands. Hell, you down here, we'd have the Texas Jam, and it's a lost art. Next thing you know, musical. Which I'll always have my music little library. I got vinyls, I got 8 tracks, I got cassettes. Matter of fact, I need to test out a little record player that we got for my my step granddaughter, and I thought about even streaming while I do that, and then we just play some old records. Of course, I don't know which one sets YouTube off, so that'll be a learning curve. I was going to let you know I dropped a heartfelt song yesterday, but use caution listening. Roger that. You need to be smarter than the AI program you're using. Well, that would be that would be the goal. It's just going to be to me. I don't know. It's going to be one of those tools because it's just being able to access stuff and stay on point, and it can do it so much faster than a person even attempting to compete with it. So it can crawl and search for things, information. So I mean, there's so much, and if you have an AI built around, you know, a specific something, then it knows everything. So it can answer. Man, what's up, Barrett? Morning, sir. Morning, morning. I could see where it would help, in some things, but I can also see where it can become a lazy thing, you know, just pretty much like everything else we've come. Yeah, but it's actually they've been able to do that before the AI even became big because it's one little notch in the AI thing. So like cameras, shit, I want to say for about the last 2 decades have been able to your security camera detect a walking figure, snapshot that picture of that. So you know they've had that. They're just see what it is they incorporate that in, and then now it can become even an easier tool. It's all right, Rabbit. Make it a good day, buddy. Try to stay warm. Oh, what are we at? We are at 6:30. I've been an hour and a half. Let's see, 6:30. Ah, Well, I guess I'm gonna log off. The missus will be going to work here shortly, so I'll go see her before she leaves for the day. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll pop up later on and do a live. If not, I might see y'all tomorrow. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Just hopefully I can encourage you that this is the beginning of a week. Don't look at it as a negative. Find something positive to focus on. Make your day a good day. Don't leave it up to somebody else, because I can tell you right now the world is going to shit. So if you're waiting on for somebody or something else to make your day a good one, it's not. So don't even bother. So find a reason to be positive. Find a reason to light the fire underneath you so that you can do things, and then you can take some accomplishment in achieving goals. Set short goals. We still got all week to go. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all make your day a good day. And just so you know, there's a creator, and he's got a son named Jesus, and he wants to talk to you. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
I ain't here tomorrow. If the good Lord says it's my time to go, I don't see that morning sunset. There's some things I need for you to know. The truck is yours if you want it. It'll run forever if you treat it right. When you think of me on some back road, that's because I'm right there by your side. Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow. Don't let life turn bitter. Don't be ashamed to bow your head. Take it easy on the liquor. Remember what it did to your granddad. Yeah, you're gonna get your heart broke, but a couple of tears don't make you weep. Gonna find that girl God made just for you. Knows what he's doing, wait and see. Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow. Shotgun in the family, raise your babies by the book, and keep my picture in your wallet.
Keep your car keys on a hook. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Please don't ever forget how much I